Hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Think I'm live. All right. Let's get into the work. All right. Who's live? Comment live if you are live. Comment replay if you're watching the replay. Are we ready to get started? Are we ready to get started? Yes, yes, yes. I'm excited about today. It is May. Excited about the month. Excited about new things happening. I am just ecstatic. Coach Jay here. Coach Jay here, business coach to amazing women who desire to close more high-end clients, and women by I mean service providers who desire to close more higher end clients, premium clients using authoritative messaging, and that includes leveraging the power of live video. So we have niched down, we have found the secret sauce, praise the Lord, and we have a whole methodology around centered in the place of raising women in this space as authorities. Okay. That's what we focus on. We focus on value. We focus on transformation. We focus on how do we leverage ourselves as oracles in this space to do what it is that we have come to do, which is educate and grow our businesses at record speed, and doing it in a place where it feels good to us, because most of us are educators in heart and spirit, and we definitely want people to learn more about what we do, but we need to show ourselves approved. Okay, so tell me who's here. I'm about to go and look at the comments. Who's here? Where are you from? Where are you watching from? Give me some hearts if you can. uh if you're ready to get started, because we got 7 things to go through today. I'm not going to take all your time because I know some of y'all got to work. Y'all got to do, you got to do the thing. So hey, Monique's in the building. I am about bread. Hey, that's my cousin. Hey, Missy. I think Missy was here, is here. Hey, Liam. Hey, Liam. Let me dropping gems on his Facebook page, y'all. Yes, yes. It'd be so good. So good. Anyway, okay. So let's get into the live video. Let's get into the live today, to the class. Take copious notes because you will need to go back and look at some of these pieces, because I really want us to become a little bit more understanding that we are in an industry, we are in a time, we're in a season where the social intelligence, I want y'all to listen to me, social intelligence has increased. And this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Social intelligence has increased, and the demand for value has become even more necessary for you to thrive in this age, because everything is digital, right? We just went through the fourth industrial revolution, and we're in the digital automations, robotics age. Everything's digital right now. Okay. Value and visibility is going to be some of y'all's key to getting more people in the door of your companies. But you cannot stay hidden and do nothing and think that you're going to get to $1 million. That's not happening. It is not happening. Not happening. I mean, I'm talking about in your service-based businesses. Now, if you want to go do stocks and all this stuff, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in your specific companies. There is a need for you to understand that you cannot run a company with sitting down on your couch and just scrolling through your phone, commenting on different posts, sharing a story or two, and think that people are going to just buy from you. That ain't happening. I wish it was that simple, but that's not going to happen. So I really want y'all to tell me in the comments, what is one word that describes how you are feeling about your business right now? What is one word that you are feeling about your business right now? And there is a reason why I'm asking this, because I'm going to bring light to some things. And I'm going to take a few moments to see what pops up. I know there's a little bit of a lag. Monique said it's a lot. Okay, just give me one word, just one word. One word. So as y'all are thinking about that one word and writing in the comments, because I definitely want to see that, because I want to come back to that. One of the things I know for sure is that 85% of buyers, in a poll that I ran across the other day, which I thought was very, very, very aligned, is that 85% of buyers want to see more live video from the people that they actually are interested in buying, purchasing, or investing in. I'm just throwing it out there. 85%. That's almost 100. That's almost everybody. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Oh, I don't want to be. I'm scared. I don't know what. Okay. Y'all are running businesses. Y'all are running businesses. And running a business is going to take you stepping out of your comfort zone. This is not about your feelings. Hello. Don't make me have to teach that emotions course all over again, because I will. I need life today. I need life today. I'm gonna say this before I get into the 7 things. It's not gonna be long. I'm gonna say this, y'all. This is the time where I have seen this before. I have seen what is happening in the eco space. I have seen this happen before. I have seen people slow down because they're trying to, oh, I just don't know. I just don't know. Let me tell y'all something. The people that y'all like, that your faves that's up there at the top, if you will, the difference between you and those faves is consistency. It's consistently going through a growth all the time. It is consistently growing. It is ever growing, ever growing. If you are under $200,000 in revenue, listen to me. Y'all give me some hearts if this resonates with you. If you are under $200,000 in revenue in your company, I need you to put the hat on that it's time to go. Not leave the business, growing the business. Under $200,000, your feelings are not a factor at this point. I don't care if you're taking off all the time, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me tell y'all something. Until you can get to a firm, listen, to a firm $25,000 a month in your company. And I'm saying it because you got to be comfortable with talking about money if you're an entrepreneur. If you are a person that I don't want to hear, she keep talking, the people keep talking about money, and I don't want to talk. Okay, get out the business. Stop being an entrepreneur, shut it down, don't even worry about it. Because money is what you have to care about. I remember working for a psychologist. This was back when I had just had Maddie. So I was like 24, 25 years old. 25, yeah, 25. And I worked for a psychologist part-time. I'm thinking this man is, he just doing his doctor stuff, his therapy. Baby, every day, the question was, what did we bring in today? The psychiatrist used to ask his billing coordinator, how much did we bring in today? That opened my eyes up to a whole different thing. We're thinking that, oh, these people are just service and they're people. And that's true. Your work is your work. Y'all, is this resonating? Like, say something to me. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody that's down and feeling down and dragging your feet and saying, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this. I don't know if this is what God has called me to do. I don't know if y'all got to pick it up. I'm going to tell you why you got to pick it up. I'm going to tell you why. Because you run a company. You ain't no different than a Bank of America. I'm trying to plug this in, y'all. Because my laptop is like, we need some juice, boo. We need some juice. You run a company. You need to start shifting in the way that you produce your content, deliver on your messaging. I'm gonna tell you the game changer. The way that you produce content has to be very, very succinct. You got to start talking to your people as if they are in the 9th and 10th grade, 8th, 9th, 10th grade. Why do I say that? It's because all of the tools and the strategies that you teach your people are going to be behind the veil. But to bring people to the door, you need to be able to have these conversations with them that absolutely make sense in their mind. You got to break it down to almost a molecular level so that your people can hear, how does this resonate with me? I do need this. I do need what she has to offer. I do need what this person is providing. So these are the 7 reasons why we fail to show up as assets in our companies. And asset means that you are actually producing value, which means that you are bringing in people, you are actually growing your lead generation tactics, and you are also closing clients on a regular basis. It's no longer on a sporadic level. It is absolutely 100% that you get a systematic way of turning your business into a lead generating machine. Amen, somebody. Hello. Okay. Number one, we are leading with our minds and not, let me turn it around. This is the reason why. I got to turn it around. We are leading with the heart first. We're leading with the heart first, and we're not leading with the mind. Hello. We are leading with the heart first. And I've talked about this before. I've talked about this in a live. I know I did somewhere. We're leading with the heart in front of the mind. So I was just telling someone is that when you are heart-centered, which means very service-oriented, very servant leadership oriented, right? You're looking at the support piece rather than looking at it from a standpoint of, I need to bring the right people in the door so I can help them. You've got to be able to start looking at people and looking at the work as the work. You are looking at this from a standpoint of free, and it's okay if I lower my prices to $100. It's okay if I lower my prices. Sometimes you got to tell people no. Sometimes you got to tell people this is not the right time. Sometimes you got to tell people like, I don't know if this is going to be a fit. And then sometimes you're going to turn that camera on. Sometimes you're going to have to go and sell. Sometimes you're going to have to grow your email list. You are going to have to lead with your mind if you're going to grow your business, y'all. Bank of America don't take everybody for loans. Baby, even at the hospital, they turn you around if you don't have the proper insurance. Y'all, seriously? Is this how we're going to do today? I'm trying to help you. I ain't got no money to do this and the third. You got some. This is the internet. If you can find money to go to McDonald's, you can find money to run your business. $1, $100,000, $500 is all the same energy. Y'all. Can we just be real for 1 second? I don't care how sweet you are. I don't care how nice you are. I don't care how, I don't care. I don't care how kind you are. Y'all here? You have to understand that your business needs your mind. Intelligence is necessary. This is not about your feelings. This is about your ability to grow. So where are we in our businesses? Where are we in our companies? Where are we in our growth and legacy in our strategies? Where are we in that? So in order to become successful in building your business, especially as women in business, you really do have to start checking the mind and heart space. I'm leading how? I'm leading how, right? Am I leading with wisdom, which is to grow it? What do you have to sell? You got to eat. You got to thrive. You have a human experience. You have a human experience to fulfill. Hello. Are y'all here? Where is everybody at? Where is everybody at? Because that whole downer spirit is exactly what's leaking into your business. That's why you have to shift the way that you see yourself in a dimension that is meant for you almost to obey other human beings. You have to literally come out of that. You got to come out of and get into the abundance. You got to start telling yourself. You got to start telling yourself, I am worthy of this. I am deserving. I am competent. I am intelligent. I know what I'm doing. Listen, I know what I'm doing. And I just got to get out there and continue to produce. Number 2. Number 2. Rejection to us means rejection to us. I'm going to say that one more time. Did you catch what I just said? Did y'all catch what I just said? Rejection to us is rejection to us. You feel that rejection to you is rejection to you. It's not rejection to you. It's rejection to what you are offering. It's rejection to what you are offering based on that person's personal circumstances. It's rejection to the offer and that person that you are offering it to. Their circumstances right now is speaking louder than them getting help. Did y'all? Some of y'all have manifested ways to produce a thing. You've manifested ways to achieve and to have and to grow, and you're scared because you're looking at your personal circumstances. Well, what if it doesn't work? Or what if it doesn't go through? Or what if I don't? First of all, that person has to do the work on their own. I don't care if, I don't know, I gotta see, and it'll be next week, it'll be next month, and I'm gonna wait till August because I need to, we're trying to buy a house. All these excuses that people come up with, all these excuses that they come up with about how they just don't know, it's personal circumstances. Their circumstances is weighing heavier than them solving the problem that's going to make their life easier, that's going to make their relationships better, that's going to make their money grow, that's going to make their health better, that's going to make their brand amazing. Like, these are things that come up for people where their circumstances is heavier than being transformed. Are y'all hearing that? So that's number two. Rejection to us means rejection to us. That's the reason, one of the reasons why we fail to show up as assets. Get out of that, right? By understanding that your offer is everything. And you have to talk to the right people. And if the right people means this, the right people say this: I love what you have to offer. I think that this is a great offer. I think this is an amazing offer. However, what comes after that is a decision to move forward or not. But what makes it very clear is the person said, oh my gosh, I would love this. Oh my goodness, I need to talk to you. You won't know that until you continuously grow. Y'all, I wouldn't be here if I didn't know what I was talking about. And I've seen people get discouraged because they feel that this is about me and my feelings, because I'm so used to being accepted by everybody saying yes to me, by everybody seeing me as this wonderful entity of a woman and a person, and everybody always wants to be near me, and everybody wants to do, go out to eat with me and be in my space. And so now when you get no's, it tears at your spirit a little bit. Hey, Marquita, who said that? Hey, Charlita, Monique says literally a trance. And it's, but why is that? But that trance, Monique, is emotion. It's emotion. Like, even with, if I have a bad month, let me tell y'all how I get down. If Ellison is having a downward month, have we been there? Yes. Am I still here? Yes. Because you know what? It's a company. I run a company. I am the sales. I saw somebody say that in the little wall thing of the invitation to this particular live, is that she said she was the CEO and the salesperson. When you are the salesperson and the CEO and the executive director and the president and the marketing team, you don't get to sit down. Y'all, where are the people that run the business? I need the entrepreneur. I don't need people that's going to sit around here and think this is about you. This is not about you. We're not bridging bills in this season. Come on, somebody. We're not We are not making money to buy dinner today. I mean, I just might as well cut it off. Where we at? This is a company. You are building a business. You roll up your sleeves and say, we got to do what we got to do. Where are people at? Building, growing, nurturing, writing, reach out to some blogs, be a guest on some of these podcasts. Like, get out there and get to the work. The lack of funds, nothing is, like my coach used to tell us, and I adopted to what one of my coaches used to tell us, there's nothing more important. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. And I mean this with every fiber of my being. And I love y'all. And I promise you, I love y'all to the soul level. Okay. But everybody that identify themselves as a CEO, I need you to hear me. So if you've been sitting down for the last 2 days because of your feelings, this is not about you. Okay. I want you to hold this thought, and I want you to hold this tight, because this is going to be a gut punch, but it's going to be in total love. Nothing is more important than not producing cash flow in your business. Nothing is more important. You must produce cash flow. I don't care if it's not every single day, then it needs to be every single week. What is your process? Nothing is more important. I don't care how long you sit. We cannot get to a place where we are okay with sporadic manifestations. That sporadic client stuff is old. Oh, out of nowhere. Stop that. We got to stop that. What is the engine? Number 3, your voice is your sales page. And your face is your trust center. That's number 3. Your voice is your sales page, and your face is your trust center. And you are afraid of being judged for both. That's number 3. One of the reasons why we're failed to show up as assets. We feel like that we're going to say something wrong. We feel like we're going to be off, that somebody's going to challenge us, that we feel like people are going to come in something crazy. If they come in something crazy, all you got to do is look right over the comment. Or you can address that comment, block that person, and keep it moving. Like, you are in control of your own social space. Can we really just break that down? You are in control of your own energy. Amen, somebody. Energy intelligence is everything. Emotional intelligence, absolutely. It's everything. You defend your company. You defend your work. Y'all stop letting these people just say no anything. Somebody said, now I got 2 ways of how to position that, because I defend my company. See, what people are not going to do is say something about my work, especially when they don't know me. Now, if you try to attack me as an individual, that's different. Like, I look right over there. Like, I don't even care about that. I don't even argue with people. If you've ever seen my car, I just be like, okay, and I just step right over them. But I be doggone you talk about Ellison. You got to have that type of energy, y'all. You got to have that type of spirit. You got to have that type of, like, we're going through a transition period, but you cannot allow people to talk about your work and what you do. You don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to be ugly about it, but you definitely got to defend the work that you do in so many ways that it's as if you're just letting them know this is what it is. This is what we do. If this doesn't fit what you're trying to do, then you are more than welcome to keep scrolling. But we're going to talk about this here. And if this triggers you, which obviously it is, that means you're unproductive, sir, ma'am. Sometimes you got to tell people like, you're unproductive. Your voice is your sales page. So what are you telling people? How are you educating? How are you breaking things down? How are you addressing some of the pain points that they're having? Some of the mindset shifts that they need to be making? What are some of the things that it takes to work with you? Like, you need to be sharing with people, this is what it's like to work with me. What is something that has happened in your client space that get them results? Talk about these things. People don't know what you've done until you start talking about it. It is not arrogant to share client results. I don't know where they came from. People are like, I don't want to just be sharing everybody. I'm like, but how do you? That's how I came to be. Like, I got to see results. What do you like? Well, Jay, what if you don't have results? You have results for somebody. They may not have paid you money. They may not have, signed the contracts or whatever, or they may have, but you have helped somebody get to somewhere that they wanted to be, or you wouldn't be here in this space and open up a company. Where y'all at? Is this the truth or not? Am I lying or am I lying? Or am I true? Am I true? Like, what? Am I speaking the truth or speaking the truth? You have got to understand that this is a part of your divine intervention here on earth, that you have to step outside and say, you know what? I'm through with lackadaisy. I'm through with feeling sorry for myself. I am through with thinking this business that I'm going to fail and all this other stuff that I'm considering. What do you tell yourself all day long? And what you think about all day long is who you are. Remind yourself that you're $1 million whatever, that you run $1 million consulting agency or consulting firm, that you run $1 million coaching practice, that you run $1 million firm. Tell yourself that every single day. Well, I run a multi-million dollar. You've got to start telling yourself that. Number 4. I hope this is making sense. I hope this is making sense to you. Number 4, perfection to you is progress. To some of you, you think that I got to be perfect, and that's the only way I know that things are going the right way. That is a crock of lies. Perfection is not required. Progression is. Are you doing better than you were yesterday? Even if it wasn't revenue, are you picking yourself up and being consistent? Just because people are not ready to buy today does not mean they're going to be not going to be ready next week. I have had clients that have followed me for 2 years finally decide to invest in me. Now, if I would have gave up a year ago, they would not have been ready. You've got to understand this is the long game. You're not playing short stack. Marquita said, I really need to get my evaluations done from the unpaid services. Absolutely. Y'all think about, I'm going to give that to you. Marquita, thank you for that. Is that y'all look back over the past 90 days, 6 months, go back and have these conversations with people and ask them those those testimonial questions, like, how are things going right now? When you got coached by me, what did it do for you? You know what this does? It's social proof. When you get down on yourself, when you get down on your business, because I know we're women in here, most of us, and we do take things too hard because we want to see people do well. We don't want people to think that we're scammers. We don't want people to think that we're hustling. We don't want people to think that we're trying to get them for their cheddar and all this other stuff. But we do have the utmost respect for people, but we have the utmost respect for our craft. You need to be able to go back behind people and say, listen, what did I do for you? How do you feel? What are the results that you were able to achieve after 30, 60, 90 days of working with me? Like, what did that look like for you? You have got to start asking these pieces, because this helps you understand who you are in this space. And it helps you to reconnect. It helps you to reconnect to who you are in this space and how you help your people. Some of y'all really need to do that. It's time. Because all this down, like, I don't care about all this stuff. I don't care about, I just don't know. No, we gotta know. It's time to know. Number 5, we don't understand our offer's value. We don't understand, like, the offer. Do we believe in it? Do we just, is it deep? Is it in the trenches of who we are? And are we willing to keep going no matter what it looks like? Are we, y'all, I am probably one of the most resilient people that I know. And my family knows that. My friends know that. Like, I keep going no matter what. You know why I keep going? Because the growth is coming. It's coming, y'all. There are people that are now, reaching their peak at $100, $200, $300,000 months. Is because they've done the work. And if they didn't do the work, they had whatever support system to help them do the work. And some folks just bat crazy that they're willing to work 10, 12 hours in order to make their dream come true, because maybe a year from now they want to sit down. That's a whole nother conversation. Some of us ain't that psychotic, and that's okay, because I kind of low-key about to be. And right now, like I said, I'm almost 40 years old. A lot of us are not getting any younger, and we think that we ain't got no energy and all that. Like, I want to sit down 3, 5, 7 years from now. But I'm not doing that until I see shifts. Some of y'all need to unfollow a whole lot of people that are not giving you sound information, and the content is making you feel low. Some of us are torturing ourselves by following people that trigger us to the point where we don't work. I unfollowed a lot of coaches. I had to. This is ginger ale, by the way. I don't want y'all to think I'm drinking on camera. I'm drinking. No, I don't drink. I don't drink. I want y'all to really put yourselves in a position that perfection is not required. Okay, perfection is not required. Progression is. If it's not money driven every single day, but you're doing better than you were, your energy is centered. Your energy is centered, like, no matter what, even if it looks ugly right now. I'm trying to give y'all I'm trying to pour into y'all too. Even if it looks ugly today is, I need my daily bread, because y'all are sowing the seeds for your tomorrow. Listen to me. Your seeds that you're sowing today is going to be reaping tomorrow. You got to read. That's principle. That is straight principle. The seeds that you sow today, you have to reap it. Some of us do not realize that we're sowing nothing. Nothing reaps nothing. You don't get anything out of that. What is the harvest going to tell you? It's going to tell you nothing. It's going to tell you nothing. I put in nothing, I get nothing. If I put in nothing, I get nothing. What is the value of what you bring to the table? Go back and look at your offer. Is it, like, who is my ideal client? How am I speaking with? Da, 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 da. Who is she? Right? Who is they? Who are they? Who is he? Who are you talking to? Number six, we don't really understand how our business is supposed to run. It's not the fact that you don't know what you're doing. It's the fact of you don't understand that you run a business so that you can get out what you're doing. Am I freezing? Am I glitching? Okay, I think I'm here. Okay, I think I'm here. I'm good. Okay. Um, the business has to thrive. The business has to thrive. The business has to keep going. Cash flow is the blood to your business. Disconnect from the need that people see you. You want people to see you as this, "Oh, I just want them to see me as this." There is no reward for a broke business. Amen, somebody. You don't get rewarded for that. I just want you to know that. There's no reward for broke business. In fact, there's a lot of consequence to having a broke business. I'm just telling you. There is no reward for a broke business. That you don't even have to. And some of you are probably saying, "Well, I might as well just go back to, corporate. I might as well just go back." Okay, you're gonna get there for 2, 3 months, and you're gonna be miserable because most of y'all got this creative gift. It's a creative gift. Some people can do corporate just fine. I can't, and I'm anti-corporate, so I don't have anything good to say about corporate because I don't believe in anybody putting cap on my value and a cap on my income. Now that's just me. Everybody's different. But what I can tell you is that you have to take charge of your energy. You have to take charge of your business. And yeah, Monique, we don't ever want to have the experience. We don't want that experience. And the last, we got to get tight on our content. Content, content, content. You got to get very, very tight on it. Once I got tight on my content, things began to shift in my business. Once I got tight with my content, things began to shift in my business. Once I got tight with who I served and how I served them and the methodology that includes with measurables, that is when things began to shift and change in my business for the better again, right? Because before it was tight, definitely attracted that, right? But then my business took a hit because of my personal circumstances. I allow my personal circumstances to weigh heavier than the need for my business. And when you're not healthy and when you haven't forgave and when you have resentment in your heart, and that's another thing too, that some of y'all really do need to do some forgiveness work. Some of y'all really need to sit in yourself and say, who is in my belly that is keeping me right there? I don't even know why I'm going here, but I feel like there is there's somebody out there. You're holding space. You're allowing somebody to hold space that you need to forgive. And forgiveness, and if you think that forgiveness is not tied to money flow, you got another thing coming. You need to release that. You need to release resentment from somebody, some circumstances. Maybe it was a year ago. Maybe it was your old business that you tried to, you went all in on and it didn't go well. Maybe it was a past relationship. Maybe it's a previous client that you tried to work with and they were paying you, and then they just all of a sudden just fell off or they stopped talking. Like, you have to forgive. Get that person in your mind. You need to really, really speak to that person in the spirit realm and release them. Wish them love and light, wish them a prosperous road, and just release them from your body. I don't know what led me there. Maybe somebody gonna see the replay and it'll hit them. But prosperity is tied to a person that is walking in order, divine order for themselves, divine order in consistency and faithfulness to the vision and the assignment that has been granted to them before they entered into this realm. But you have to start unraveling some of these tight, these strongholds that are keeping you from going in a light space. Your money is not cursed. Your business is not cursed. There is no heaviness that's in your business per se, but as a CEO and the operator of your company, there is something holding you back from stepping into your divine place. And it could be a person. It could be all types of circumstances, and even your current, your current space is really not serving you, and you need to start creating thoughts. Forgive that person. Let it go. Forgive those circumstances. Forgive that former business. Forgive that former client. Forgive that former relationship that you have with that person. Forgive your family member that talked down to you. Forgive that friend that no longer talks to you or asks you how your business is going. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Let them go in peace and love and light. Wish them well so that you can get light. Wish them well so that you can grow. Wish them well so that you can move. You got this. Is this resonating with anybody? Is this really bringing some clarity to this, to you? Those pieces are really, really, really like spot on for even people like me that had to go through different life shifts and understanding of people. And I remember I used to say, I never could do people like that the way they did me. I could never do what this person did to me to somebody. I could never do that. And I used to feel that way. And then I said, but everybody is not me. And that's okay. And everybody has their own space and place based on their programming, their education, their understanding, their consciousness, their perception, to make decisions and move and act and behave in the way that they feel that keeps them safe. Even if it's me involved and hurt me in the process. But what I don't have to do, and what you don't have to do, is that you don't have to keep that resentment, because you only did what you felt. You only did what you felt because you love people that much. You value people that much. And you're always going above and beyond. But now it's time to go above and beyond for yourself. Now it's time to go above and beyond for you. Okay? I really want you to do some work. I really want you to do some work in this. I really want you to really think about, how can I show up as an asset to my company? How can I show up as an asset to my brand and my business? Because a lot of us have that resentment in our hearts and we need to let go of. You've got to unravel and release into the atmosphere. Hey, Ebony, you have to release those things in your heart space. And this is the reason why many times we lead with the heart, because we're trying to help that person that, this is good. We're trying to help that person through somebody else, not understanding that is just, this is residue that needs to be solved so that you can leave with this. You need to forgive that person, because that's the reason why you're still trying to go after and prove them wrong. You're on a proving cycle. Like you're on a proving fest. That my friend told me I could never, I wasn't going to be successful. My mother told me that, girl, you need to go get you a job. You know, my husband told me, or my ex told me that this ain't working for him. And I'm going to find the residue in him, in somebody to help them, let them know that I know what I'm doing. But you need to let it go. You got to let it go. And that's why a lot of times we're not moving. That's why a lot of times we're not going all the way, is because we still got stuff hung up that we need to release and forgive and let go. And I know that for a fact, because that used to happen to me. You can only become valuable when you see yourself that way. You don't have to go on a proving fest. You are enough just as you are right now, but you do need to start speaking aloud. I got to release, and I release them. I forgive them. And I even apologize for what I've done to them to make them feel that way. See, sometimes you got to take ownership as well. Sometimes you got to put it out there too. Like whatever I did to them to make them feel that I was this, that, and the other. I apologize to that, to them in the spirit. But what I am going to do, and I have to do it, is that I have to release. I have to let it go. I have to get light, because this is the season. This is the essence of why we're here. We're not here to just sit around, especially in this era. Now, we were created to sit around, because I think about Eden, but Eden, even for you, you still have to tend to your garden. And you can't tend to your garden and you still holding on to the past. You won't even be able to enjoy the harvest. You won't even be able to enjoy the fruit. You won't even be able to enjoy the vastness and the lush and the greenery, because you're still holding on to that last part of yourself, because you didn't get to enjoy anything. You didn't get to see it through. You didn't see anything sprout from that relationship. You didn't see anything sprout from that friendship, or sprout from that job, or sprout from, like, let it go. You have new seeds every single day that you need to put into the ground. And the Skyrocket Growth Accelerator is open. So 4-month program right now. And we're teaching our clients how to create. And I can't wait to teach this, because I'm teaching this today and tomorrow for SGA. That we're moving into a season where we're creating video to bring people into the fold, because we're educating. Whether it's on LinkedIn, the same strategy that I teach can be on LinkedIn, on Facebook, Instagram, etc. But you got to learn how to step outside of yourself and get into the work. Nothing else matters right now other than your business taking off. All right. I love y'all so much. Have a blessed rest of your day. And I will see y'all soon. All right. Take care and go to work, y'all. Go to work.